So, here we go for a double dose of BatChattery. Now, the BatChat, as I have mentioned on numerous occasions, is one of the hardest tanks to play in the game. Mainly because it will get you into trouble really quickly, and the turning speed is not sufficient to get you out of trouble at the same speed. And besides getting out of trouble once you've been blown to a small charred cinder is kind of hard and pointless. So, Moravanka. Brilliant map. Brilliant map. Just looking at the players, it's looking pretty good. Both sides. No tomato wars here, or tomato wars, depending on which side of the pond you are from. Just looking at the minimap. Okay, now everyone is going to the east, and I'm going to the west with the 103, and there's an E75 going through the open, down the center. Looks interesting. Right. Now, I haven't played this map a lot since it was changed, and definitely not in the BatChat, so I'm a little bit... I picked this position first, but I can't actually see anything, which makes for a pretty poor spotting position. Alright, knock over the tree. I've been told that it now works as some sort of bush when you knock it over, which will make sense. And then just sitting here spotting. I didn't spot that. Obviously he's behind a house. It seems the E75 wants to solo guard that small canyon down in E3. Okay, we'll leave him to do that. Meanwhile, on the eastern front, it seems that we are probably outnumbering the enemy. It looks pretty good. And we've got a Leopard PGA and an E100 over on our side. I was too slow. But this is what I'm talking about when I say play the BatChat with a bit of patience. So here I'm just sitting here dishing out a bit of damage, not doing massive amounts of damage, but crucially I'm not getting myself killed. I am not doing my 65 straight into the enemy, think I can solo the whole team and whatever. Anyway, I picked the reload here. I could have popped probably 1 or 2 shots into that guy, but still it's his turret, and yeah, well. Cindy 100, shooting it out from the front is pointless anyway, so I'll just observe that. But now I think they've committed 3 tier 10s and a tier 9 against our 2 9s and a 10 on the western flank. That means that we have superior numbers on the eastern flank. That's good. I don't have to worry too much about that. So now it's just a matter of holding them while the eastern flank gets cleaned up. Let's see if we can pop a shot or two into that guy. Was I spotted? Yes, I was. Rolling back. There is a GW 100 artillery on the other side. So, yeah. Just being a bit cautious here. I'm unspotted. AMX 100-5100 on the eastern side trying to flank. That's probably not going to end well. Nope. Come on, I7. You know you want to pull out from that house. Apparently you don't. What have we got here? EU100. So at the moment this E75... Oh, this wooden pillar apparently is impenetrable to a, what, 100mm shell. This is one thing I really wish Wargaming would change. Just either make stuff destructible or not destructible. But when I can shoot through a concrete pillar, why can I not shoot through that wooden pillar? Anyway. I've got 3 shells still. And here's the target. Boom. I'm probably spotted now. I'll pop 1. Ow. Okay, I did not expect him to take a snapshot like that. But there's one of the weaknesses of the BatChat. It's kind of not very good as a sniper. The aiming time is too long, and so on. And now the E75 has bought the farm, as it were, and the E7, oh sorry, the 103 has bought the farm, and the E75 is outnumbered 5-1. At this point, I go, okay, the eastern flank is not moving quickly enough. I've only done 1500 damage. Let's swap over to the other side, and here you see the strength of the BatChat. I'm reloading while I'm changing sides, so I wouldn't have been doing anything useful anyway. I'm just going to run over and help with the last bits over there, and probably spot from this very, very good ridge that has been formed as they changed the forest of sprites and fairies into this hilly terrain, which is very good. Well done, Wargaming, for changing this map. Good job. So I didn't get a shot in here. And he's clicking. Okay. Now at this point, the artillery is moving, so that is good. This is too far back for a spotting position. I'll go forward a bit. See, we need to fight them from this ridge. From this ridge line here. Come on out. Oops, sorry. Situational awareness. So I guess this is an example of how you can play the BatChat in a very cagey manner. It is a great flanker. It is great at doing very many things, but not really, you know, the face-to-face brawling. Unless, you know, you can take him out in 5 shots, in which case it's fine. But you will take damage for it, of course. This is just cagey playing the BatChat. Some would say it's boring and camping. I'm sure some of the comments below will say exactly that. But just look at it. I've racked up 2,700 damage by now. And I haven't... Well, I've taken 1 shot, but, you know, whatever. And this game is going to go to the wire, right? Because it seems our team is just intent on going out one by one and getting themselves shot. Do that again in 3 seconds, please. Not that. Leopard PJ, and this is where the BatChat shines. Oh, someone in the open. Poof. 1, 2, and 3, and reload. I wasn't even spotted. 3,800 damage. So this is weird, right? I'm playing the BatChat as a support tank destroyer. Oh, there we go again. I didn't go for a reload. That was probably good. I'll shoot him again. Come on, turn that turret. Ricochet. Reload. So, a couple of main strengths from the BatChat are being utilized here. Of course, the auto-loading capability, but also the speed of it. If I hadn't changed position from the west to the east when I had, I would have died alongside the 75, and that would have done... by quick calculation, 2,300 less damage to the enemy team. 7, 6, 5. No, 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 no. Stay! Sit! Okay, 12 to 10. They've still got 2 10s and a very dangerous 9, and most of our team is shot to pieces. Anyway, let us move forward. And again, utilize the speed and maneuverability. Well, speed anyways. Not much maneuverability really, when you think about it. The turning circle is massive. Now spotted. I'm worried about that. I'm really worried about that. I mean, I might get one shot by the Death Star if I'm not cautious here. And it was indeed the Death Star that probably spotted me. Do I get a shot? No, he just rolled in behind. Oh, there is an E100. Now, shooting hold down E100 is not very high on my list. Actually, it's down on item number 3. Oh, now it's item number 2 because the FB got himself killed. So it's probably the Yak Tiger we need to worry about. Now, again, I can probably get one. No, he's turning. I mean, you can see he's slanted slightly backwards, which means that his upper frontal plate is angled even worse than it would be normally. I'm never going to pen it. So I'm just going to take the route he doesn't expect and come around here, getting a little bit of help from the left. Boom. go. I'm going to conserve. No, I'm not going to conserve my shells. I am going to reload. And now we're up to 4,900 damage. Now, think of this, right? The BatChat has got 36 shells at 390 average damage each. So the maximum potential damage is in the 12,000 range. And achieving your maximum potential damage is quite rare. Quite rare indeed. But 5,000 isn't bad. I don't think I've ever gotten above... Well, maybe I've done 10,000 once in this tank. Okay, here we go. Track. Track again. Side turret? No. And track again. And just keep shooting and track again. Boom. There we go. Let's see some post-game stats. So then, 6,400 damage, 1,300 spotting damage, some medals, high caliber sniper, whatever. Top for damage and pretty high on for XP as well, and a WN8 of over 7,000 for this game. So I enjoyed this game. It showed you a different way of playing a BatChat, a very cagey way where you utilize the mobility much more than the fast firing ability of the tank. I hope you had some use for it. Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe if you like this kind of stuff, and until next time, have fun, and I hope to see you on the battlefield.